Hi there, and welcome to Jay's Toy Collection UK for another episode of This Week in Toys. Welcome to the live stream. How are we doing on this Friday night, ladies and gentlemen? I've got a very pink face. I've got a second monitor on, and it's got a pink background in it, and it's just reflecting on my face. It's giving me this rather fancy glow, it seems. If I do that, there you go. See? If I change that, it changes my face. The things you can do with technology. But how are we doing out there? Another week has flown by. Well, another 2 weeks, really, because we do This Week in Toys every 2 weeks here on a Friday night on YouTube. But tonight, it's a special one tonight. So there wasn't a great deal of toy news to talk about. So I thought, what else can we do? And there was a certain figure arrived this week. And I thought, right, okay, that inspired the idea. So tonight we are going to play a quiz, an action figure quiz, if you will. We are going to play The Price is Wife. Yes, we've made an adjustment to the classic Price is Right. I've changed the rules as well. But effectively, Cheeky Monkey is going to see if she can name the action figure prices of 20 different action figures from all sorts of different lines. So we'll see how she gets on. It could be an utter disaster, or it could go really well for her. We will find out as we go. So there is a poll running in the chat, which is basically get your predictions in for the evening. How will Cheeky Monkey do? So it's going to be 20 questions. It's going to be 20 questions tonight in the action figure quiz. So will she get 0 to 5? Will she do poorly? Will she get 6 to 10, which I've called okay, reasonable, okay? Will she get 11 to 15, also known as, yeah, that's good, very solid score there, or will she be nearly perfect? Will she get between 16 and 20? So how much faith do you have in the missus? How will she do? What has she learnt over, 9, 10 years now living with me, full of action figures in the house? Has she actually taken anything on board? We will find out as the evening progresses. But at the moment, I can see her. She's in the green room. She's currently eating a pitta by the looks of it. So we'll let her get on with it because she's been doing the manly tasks of the house. I've clearly failed in the DIY, so she's been doing the grouting in the bathroom this evening. So some nice fresh grouting we'll have by the morning for a nice bubble bath. Thank you to Cheeky Monkey, because clearly I cannot do DIY tasks. I've been spending the evening unboxing action figures. Yes, I've fitted the stereotype. I've been unboxing action figures. So as I say hello in the chat, and we will come say hello to you all on This Week in Toys. Now then, do a bit of housekeeping, of course. Let's get the graphic up because it is This Week in Toys, and we are, can you believe it, over 8 months into the show now. Over 8 months of these 2 weekly action figure live streams. And we have a little bit of a streak going. So here is the dead man himself. Here is the Undertaker. So can we keep the super chat streak alive this evening? So in our 8 months, we've had at least one super chat throughout each episode of the bi-weekly This Week in Toys. So the streak is alive. We've kept it going as long as the Undertaker streak. So can we keep the streak alive? So if anybody wants to drop a super chat in this evening and support out the channel, that would be much, much appreciated. And you, of course, will you receive your own thank you for the I've got some more fancy super chat thank you graphics. We've got the Wedding Fund one. We've got Turtles. We've got Spider-Man. We've got G.I. Joe. We've got Thundercats. All sort of thank you. So will the streak be kept alive this evening? We will see as the show goes on. But let's come and say hello to the chat then. Who is in with us this evening? If I can get control of my own StreamYards here. We'll kick it off then. FigureCave.collectibles is here with evening all. Hello to you, Adam. How are you doing? Mikey Moin Boots is in early with the clapping emoji, it seems. Mark Tac is excited about the quiz quite clearly. He has The Price is Wife. He's ready for the quiz. Smash that like button for Jay and Kiara. Thank you, Mark. So yes, don't forget, take Mark's advice there. Do hit that like button while you're down there. Of course, don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. As we're getting closer, we're creeping towards 2,000 subscribers here in 2022. So hit that subscribe button if you are new for more action figure content, toy breaking news videos, figure reviews when I get round to them. I will have a video coming soon, hopefully, of NEC Toy Fair. I haven't even looked at the footage yet that we recorded from that a few weeks ago. And yesterday I was building a wrestling ring. So there will be a full time-lapse video potentially coming of me building the wrestling ring. Who else is in? Ready to hello to Jeremy. How are you doing out there? Damien's in with evening all. Northern Nomad's in the building. There's some suckers on the loose. How are you doing, Northern Nomad? Cute Colt is here. Big money. No whammies. Everyone's in for the game. So Cheeky Monkey, she's getting nervous in the waiting room. She's getting nervous in there. And she's going to be a contestant when she comes on in the game show. There we are. Yes, Jeremy, you're actually home for one of these. Yes, you've made it to the live stream. So thank you for being with us. Kevin B's there with a boom. Hello, how are you doing? Mr. Who is here? Pal, how are you doing, sir? On this Haulathon day, it is, of course, the dreaded Haulathon. It's been week 3. Did you all get your turtles? We'll go through some of the toy news, of course, a bit later on as well. We will cover a bit of Haulathon. So hello to Mr. Who. David, Evan, and Smith. All 3 are in the building this evening. Hey, it's fantastic in here. Well, over my shoulder, there is a classic 66 section there, including a classic Dick. So if you come here for that classic Dick, you will find at least a little bit of it. She's not ready for those Super 7 prices. Spoiler, that's not one category. I didn't do Super 7 as a category, but if it goes well, we'll do future episodes of The Price is Wife, and then we'll cover all sorts of different action figures. I've got 10 categories today, but I did not include Super 7 as one of them. But there we are. So that is everybody in the building so far, it seems. Right, is Cheeky Monkey ready? Are you ready, dear? No, she's ready. Let's see if we can bring her in. How are you doing, dear? You're on mute. Let's unmute you. You've chosen to mute yourself, apparently. I cannot unmute you.
There you go. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I didn't want you guys to hear me eating my my pitta, so I was being polite.
Well, it's all right because you're in the green room, dear. They can't hear or see you in the green room. So
well, I don't know how this works.
You've even changed your clothing. It seems you've got a little Simpsons number on now.
I just put my jumper back on. To be fair.
It got cold. I was plugging your DIY skills this evening, of course.
Well, yeah. When I met you, you didn't own a toolkit at all, did you? So you're pretty useless at DIY and home improvements, shall we say? So you leave those jobs to me.
I had a screwdriver. That was a bonus.
Don't know if you were much use with that screwdriver, though.
It is. Indeed, it is. All the monkeys are dropping now. We've got a chat for the monkeys.
Drop your monkeys in the chat. So I don't know how well I'm going to do today. I'm a bit nervous because it's been a while since I've paid attention to what you tell me. So we shall see. I mean, I've not got a great track record. Let's put it that way, shall we say?
Oh well, we will see as the night goes on. But the night is yet young. We will get to the quiz in due course. But of course, it wouldn't be tradition if we didn't do a bit of action figure pickups. So let's go into something along those lines, shall we? Let's do a little bit of the pickups. So let me press a few buttons and we will get that underway. So right button, right screen would help. Have you got any pickups there to start us off with? You usually bring something exotic to the stream, I should say.
Actually, I do.
Right, show us then. Okay.
So we'll play. You have to guess how much I paid. How about
that? Okay. How much did you pay? Right, that's fine. What is it?
Try and hide the label. I've got this lovely checked shirt today.
Shirt. That's very nice. For me or you?
It was in the sale. Size smaller than I would normally go. Thank you.
Well, it's for you, then. It's not for me.
It's not. Do you like it?
It's very nice. Yes.
Nice colour. I thought it was a very nice colour. So, how much do you think I paid for this shirt?
You're a savvy shopper. £10.
Nope.
Higher or lower, darling?
Lower.
Lower than £10.
Lower than £10. This is a steal. This is a bargain. There.
Let's go for an £8.
Nope.
Right, the chat's joining in already. There we go. Rona chat. £5 says Cute Colt.
Nope.
No, not £5. Right, okay. Higher or lower than 5?
Lower.
Lower than 5. Well, Adam's coming at 7, so it's not 7.
No.
And David Evans Smith gives you the congratulations on your weight loss journey and hitting those goals.
Thank you very much. It's been a bit of a journey, definitely, but I'm very proud of myself. I'm half a pound. Is it half a pound?
Yes, dear.
Half a pound off of 2 stone. So that's quite good, I thought.
2 stone.
Getting confused with pounds and stones.
Yeah. Damien's gone in for 99p, dear.
No. Oh, I would have loved if it was. So
Craig's on it 350.
No.
What else we got here? Kevin said you got it for free. Was it a gift?
That would have been great if I did. I did pay for it.
Well, put us out of our misery, love. There was
£4.
£4. There you go. £4.
It's a nice shirt, don't you think? Poundland, big sale on. Yeah.
I'm going with David. She nicked it. She just nicked it.
I would never do such a thing.
£4. Well, there you go. Get your £4.
What do you think about that? Little bargain, wasn't it?
Well, there you go. If somebody keeps the streak alive tonight, a £4 super chat would buy Cheeky Monkey Kiara another shirt. So there you go. If you want to help keep the streak alive this evening and get Cheeky Monkey another shirt, drop a super chat there, and she'll spend it on savvy shopping. So
yes, you're not impressed with that though. That's a good buy, that wasn't it?
I couldn't really care less, darling. To be honest, there was a bit.
You're never interested in my shopping.
Yeah, it was. Well, we are on an action figure channel, not a fashion channel, darling.
Well, yeah, I get that, but you asked me what my pickups were. I bought that today.
Let's bring it back to figures, then, shall we?
Okay.
Let's bring it round. Let's bring it round. Let's bring it back. Let me get my graphic up. Where's my graphic? There it is. Boom. Action figure pickups. So the pile's not as big as it sometimes is. So we got a medium pile this week. 2 weeks ago, I think we went on for about 45 minutes there.
You did go on for some time.
Right. Oh, we've got breaking news before we even start the pickups. Jeremy Curlow in there. Thank you very much. With the $10 super chat there for the wedding fund.
Yeah, for the wedding fund. Lovely.
Thank you very much, Jeremy, for the support for the wedding fund. So if it's for the wedding fund, you will get the special for the wedding fund.
I love that graphic. It's great.
That's her favourite of all the graphics. Thank you for the super chat, Jeremy. There, hashtag wedding fund. So the wedding fund. Oh, I can even see it says that's Jeremy's 3rd super chat. So thank you for the support, Jeremy. I think I can even like it there.
Thank you. That's great.
So yes, for the wedding fund. Now there's a rumor going wound that WrestleMania next year wound. I've gained a speech impediment. I can't get my banners off the screen. There we go. Press the right button, son. There we go. There is a rumor going around that WrestleMania next year might be in Las Vegas, and I've always said we should get married in Las Vegas. So,
yeah,
what do you think, dear? Up for a Vegas wedding?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm in 2 minds with it. I mean, yeah, it would be great, but then I'm like, it's a long journey. I'd like my family to be there. They're not going to get on a plane to go over to Las Vegas, are they? So, I don't know.
You can get your sister on the plane, lazy woman. She can come join us. It's on camera. There you go. Now, David Evans Smith, a man that knows retail, a man that knows fashion. That shirt is an authentic Wolverine flannel, darling. So you could be doing a Wolverine cosplay with your.
Oh, okay. I'll do that then.
Flannel shirt there. That will keep
you. Nice shirt though for £4.
I can't believe it. Though. See, your pickups have taken over the stream as they always do. There's that broccoli one week. That was a classic.
Oh, right. Broccoli. No, I've not got Slimmer of the Week, so I haven't got any free fruit this time or veg.
Right, so let's get into pickups. Let's get into tickets. Let's get these done. Then we'll get into a bit of news, and we'll get into, of course, what you're all here for. The Price's wife. She's going to start the show tonight.
What have I got on the pile? That on?
We've got a Marvel Legend. So went to Amazon. My wait for the sale paid off. So £15 for Commander Rogers. Because for all the talk of the 3-pack that's coming, the Shield 3-pack, and this body being a perfect body pretty much for Nick Fury Jr., I was like, I better get one of these in the sale before people start snapping these up, so they can use the extra Nick Fury head from the 3-pack. So managed to get myself a Commander Rogers. I'm going to try and be neat today. I've created a pile on the bed, so I'm going to try and switch it off nicely and pass it along to make sure I don't make a mess everywhere. Right, we're coming in order. So we went to Uncle Ali. Uncle Ali's been at it again. The good old Uncle Ali. And we have a foot enforcer then in blue. Now, of course, with Uncle Ali, you get your delivery. You usually don't get those import fees, but you sometimes get a manky box. So I have fallen victim to the manky box, and this is one of the better ones. So you'll see as we go through.
Okay.
I think it's fine, yeah, they always are, but I'm not a mint in blocks collector for turtles. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't.
Good thing, isn't it?
Probably wouldn't be purchasing from Uncle Ali, but the price you're paying here is nearly nearly half of what UK retail is. So there is the legend himself, King Jack Kirby himself, or Kirby as he's known in Turtles. He's a bit wonky. He looks like a sort of carton of milk.
That box.
Yeah, the side of milk looks like a bit of a carton of milk there. So I could pour my Jack Kirby action figure out, but we've got a Stanley. Now we have a Jack Kirby, so very happy to have him join the collection. Let's stick with Uncle Ali. We've got one more. From Uncle Ali here. This one, it's good old Baxter Stockman. So finally got my Mirage version of Baxter Stockman. But again, if you're a mint on card collector, you're in a little bit of trouble if you're using old Uncle Ali for some of these, because I don't think that's going to pass the mint on card test somehow. But I'm glad to have him in the collection. As I say, I'm opening him up anyway. But he'd look nice on the mint on card wall. I'll get Uncle Ali to sign it. It'll be a special edition, you could say. So, right, where are we going now? All right, okay. Let's see if she gets it right this time.
Oh no! Don't test me with things. I don't like it when you test me.
There's a whole quiz coming. We're testing the entire stream.
You're going to ask me something that I don't know.
What have we got? We've got Quick Kick. So what do you say when you see Quick Kick?
Oh, yo, Joe!
There you go. She got it right. She got it right.
I thought you were going to... Oh, I'm not very good with, what's the other one? He-Man stuff.
Well, that's all right. There's no He-Man in this pile. This is a Masters of the Universe free pile for this week, at least. But there's Quick Kick from Hasbro Pulse then. So it's been a rather pricey couple of weeks when it comes to G.I. Joes and Hasbro Pulse. We've had an absolute load of stuff drop in. I did pull off the old PayPal credit trick. So if you cancel your pre-order, then you wait till it all comes in stock and you put it in one bundled order. They'll charge you one transaction, so you can use PayPal credit because it goes over £100 and you can spread it over 4 months. So that's my...
I don't know if I should be impressed with this knowledge or upset that everything together.
It was that, or it was for £25 cash transactions almost. So I was like, I'd rather spread it over 4 months, but I've spread so much that PayPal credit bill isn't looking good this month, dear. I tell you now. Yeah. So what do you say, dear?
Yo, Joe!
There you go. It's Recondo. So there's Recondo in his classic outfit then. So it is on the retro card then. And I must say, they've definitely improved this card stock. This has got to be at least twice as thick as it was on the previous G.I. Joe figures. They've almost done, I think, almost like 2-ply. It's like I'm reviewing toilet paper here. They've gone double as thick. It's like the Marvel Legends cards. They've bent it over, so you've got the folded cards. So Recondo is here.
Because they want people to display them like that now, or?
Well, this is the retro card, so it is potentially for a mint on card collector. But their previous versions, which I think were Walmart exclusive, had the flimsiest piece of paper. You could almost, it was literally like paper. So they were coming bent as anything. So they were no good at all. So they did at least fix that.
Are you opening yours?
Yes, I am opening mine. So let's go for what should we go for now? We'll go for a wrestling triple. I can see some new names in the chat. Hello, Alexi. Your boy's got toys. Ahoy, ahoy. Everyone's talking about the Uncle Ali boxes there.
I can't read that. I'm too small.
Sometimes I can read them for you, darling.
Okay, thank you.
Sometimes the Uncle Ali boxes usually are pretty good. You get a couple that are slightly bent. That's probably the worst order I've had in terms of quality of bent packages. But that is the first time I've used that seller, because with AliExpress, unfortunately, some of these sellers come and they go because I think they get shut down, and then they reappear sometimes under different names. There was a Jeremy, so yeah, it looks like some of his AliExpress packages there as well.
Oh dear. Well, if you're not bothered about packaging, it's worth the risk, I guess, for a cheaper product.
Damien's sending us on honeymoon there to Madeira. I've been to Madeira. Oh dear, I was no good on the flight to Madeira. I was sick as a dog. I had a Burger King before I went once. That was a disaster flight, so I shall not be going back there.
Every journey you go on, there's always a Burger King that gets involved, I tell you.
At least I've actually been somewhere for once. So shout out to Rock and Roll Collectibles, because these went up and I snapped these as soon as I saw them. So Monday Night Wars Ultimates have begun. So Series 1, Bret Hart and Rowdy Roddy Piper. Very, very excited to get these. Been waiting for these for absolutely ages because they didn't do a pre-order for these. They are Target exclusives, I think, in the US. They are hitting store shelves now. I've seen quite a few Instagram posts with people getting them. But you've got your WCW Rowdy Roddy Piper there and your sort of classic screw job style 1997 Bret the Hitman Hart. So if you can get these, definitely get them. So hopefully Rock and Roll might get some more back in the UK for those that have missed out, because yeah, they are very good figures and they're going to be very sought after, I think, within the wrestling collecting community here. I'll stick with wrestling here because I got another one in. I got Brock Lesnar, so they had a sale on some of the Ultimates and I quite liked his torso, so I literally bought a figure for a much buffer torso, so you can't go wrong with a buffer torso.
A buffer torso.
Will. A buffer torso. It reminds me of my own upper body there. My own upper body. Names are flying in. Hello to Tariq. How are you doing there? Right. So we have the Ultimate Edition Eric Bischoff. Now this comes from the WCW ring.
I was going to say, was that from your ring?
That is why it's in plastic 3 packaging. So it's just in a little box there. So as I say, I will try and get a video up of me building the ring and doing the new wrestling display at some point in the next week when I get around to finishing it off. But Eric Bischoff is here. I got this one from the whole shebang, so they came through with my pre-order. They were probably the cheapest price in the UK if you're after that real scale WCW Nitro ring. It's very, very nice in hand, but it was a bugger to put together. It took me over 32 minutes. So I'm going to have to do at least the times 10 speed time lapse, I think.
Oh no, I think we should put the full 32 minutes on. That'd be brilliant to watch.
It's 32 minutes of silence because I didn't actually talk over it, so we could do a commentary.
Was there not any grunting or swearing or anything?
No, I was perfectly quiet. I think we might hemorrhage viewers though if I did a thing of that long. Right, do it again, dear.
Yo, Joe! I don't know why I do that. It's just what I do. I don't even know if it's any relevance to the.
It
is it that they do? I don't know.
There is Scarlett then. So there is Scarlett. Yeah, finally in a classic outfit. That Series 1 version was not in her classic outfit, so finally nice to have Scarlett in her proper classic sort of yellow outfit there, almost from the Sunbow cartoon. So she'll be going front and center on the display. And of course, she wouldn't be alone. She needs one of the main G.I. Joe characters.
Yo,
she cannot help herself. She's addicted to Yo-Jo's.
I thought I had to do it every time.
Well, you can't stop. It's like an absolute addiction.
Okay,
I didn't mention it that time.
I'll be quiet.
There's Duke. So you got some nice packaging artwork again on these retro cards. I'm not really a fan of the elongated bubble. It looks it's bigger than the head. It's very large indeed, this card. But it would look nice on a wall, I think. I just think that kind of long bubble looks better in a 3 3/4 inch scale than the 6 inch scale. But as I say, I'm opening it, so I don't really care because the figure looks pretty cool. So there is Duke. And we've got a couple more to go, and then we will get on to the next segment. So we'll just go for a quick Amazon warehouse deal. Saved myself. Here's a bargain, ladies and gentlemen. I saved myself on this Jimmy Uso all of 15 pence. 15 pence by taking the warehouse deal. I saved myself 15p. So Jimmy Uso has arrived in his War Games attire. So yes, you can see what I'm trying to do here, probably. Complete the whole team, which is harder than it looks because Jey Uso is sold out everywhere. So I've had to go all the way to the US to Ringside Collectibles, and they've got a back order for September. So I've had to put a pre-order in for a back order in September to get Jey to go with Jimmy, because we are getting Sami Zayn in the red. And if you want the other member, there's Solo Sikoa in the red. So I managed to pick him up from Smith. So shout out to my sister, who got me a voucher last week for my birthday, because we're a week away. So I'm now, how old am I now, dear?
37.
37 years old. So I was 36 last time we were on this stream. Now I'm all of 37 because last Friday it was my birthday. And we'll get into what we did in a second on my birthday because it was quite the evening. It was quite the evening. Two more to go. The final one from Uncle Ali then. This is a very nice one. And this one came actually in good condition, which is nice to see. It's Casey Jones and the Split Foot Soldier. Can't get the reflection.
Yeah, there's a lot of
there.
reflection in that.
But Casey Jones in his business suit. Casey Jones is my favourite character from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So nice to have him in his business suit. And he's going for a job interview. So a very random figure that they actually made. So can't get enough of Casey Jones. There we are. And the final pickup is coming after this break, sponsored by water.
Water.
What drinking?
H2O.
Thank you, dear. Final pickup then is the Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne. David Evan Smith's actually here, so this man owns more Wasp figures. David, how many Wasps have you got? I think he's got something. I'm going to guess. I think he's got nearly as many as my age. I think he's got about 37 versions of Wasp. Yeah, he's got all the cover, all the sort of customs of Janet on his wall. So go check out David Evan Smith on Instagram if you want to see the world. I'm going to say it, the world's biggest collection of Wasp figures. So I'm sure he was very excited for this one. And it wasn't really a pre-order. So literally when he bought it, last week or so from Hasbro Pulse, and it was literally within a week it was here. So that was nice to see. Usually we're waiting months and months and months, but this was a nice quick one. So we do have the quite oversized coat for Hank Pym there. I'll see what it looks like when I actually get out of the packaging. But that is the final pickup then for this week, which is the Marvel Legends 2-pack to go basically with the Giant Man HasLab, which we've got to be within.
When's that coming out?
It's got to be within 6 months, I would say, if now, isn't it? I would say it'd be here by the fall, as they say, by October. I would guess we would.
It seems ages ago since they announced it all, but I don't know. In my terms, it seems like forever. You all pre-order something and it doesn't happen for like 2 years. So
no, we only ordered it last October, was it?
I know, but it feels like forever to me because you've talked about it. I thought, oh well, you must have that by now, but no.
No, it's not been that long. Everyone's calling me young in the chat. Thank you, chat. There we are. And David has officially 34 Wasps, so I was very close.
34? Wow, you were close.
With my guess of Wasps. So let's share the screen, shall we? And then we'll just get the pickups banner off, and then we'll just go into let's do a little plug here, I think, actually, for let's go to there, pick up that one, and go there. But yes, if you wondered what I did for my birthday last Friday, I was on Dan Who's channel there because it was the 3-year celebration live stream of Legends and Liquor, the community action figure live stream, and my goodness, what a show it was. So it went over 6 hours, nearly 6 hours 20 minutes. I think the stream went to gone 3 a.m. here in the UK. So I kind of treated it like my unofficial birthday party to go with the 3-year celebration of being part of the Legends and Liquor community. And it was a really fun show. So if you haven't watched it, I do actually highly recommend. It's a great video to have on in the background as you're opening action figures, as you're in the toy room and you're doing what you do in your toy rooms. Don't keep it filthy. Keep it filthy. We like it filthy here. But when you're doing filthy things in the toy room, watch this stream. There is some seriously drunk action figure collectors. You get to the last hour. The treat is if you stay between hour 5 and 6. Our good friend Christopher Allen is an absolute star of the show. He is phenomenally hilarious. So shout out Christopher Allen. It was an absolutely brilliant stream. There was live figure purchasing for myself about midnight. Trevor was on. Shout out 1/6 shooter, of course. Does all the great Mythic Legion photography of the figures you see behind me, but also a 1/6 scale collector, of course. He was showing off the Alfred figure from Mars Toys, and I thought, I fancy me one of them. So there was eBaying at midnight, and figures were purchased. You'd gone to bed by that point, so you didn't witness the figure.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah. But
I would have not been happy.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it yet, go and watch that. As I say, it was a fun birthday celebration and 3 years of Legends and Liquor. Yes, all 6 hours, 21 Minutes of it, and all we know, yes, Dan does have a review up on his channel of the superior Iron Man from the Zabu wave, not the Sabu wave. It's not like an ECW wave there. And yes, the David knows exactly what it's called. It wasn't actually called Alfred, it was called the Old Housekeeper. So sweet Garden Gates. Go out and check that stream if you haven't, because it really is a fun one. And to be honest, I think I've watched it about 2 or 3 times. So go and check that out if you will. But next point of call here, share this tab instead. And you will see something goes on sale tomorrow, and announcements have been made. So if you are over here in the UK and you are an action figure collector or just a comic fan in general, then MCM London Comic Con, the biggest Comic Con in the UK, has announced the dates for this October show. So October is the big one. It's the one where Hasbro usually attend as well, with Marvel Legends Reveal. Giant Man was physically there in person last year. The Hiss Tank was there in person. You got to see the Ghostbusters HasLab is there as well. Ryan Ting was there. Did manage to speak to him. There is an interview on the channel. Shameless plug for myself there. But yeah, it was a really good time. Loads of people met up there, and we had a good time at MCM London. So tickets are on sale from tomorrow then for October, and we have the dates. So put it in your diary. It's the 25th to the 27th of October. So that's Friday to Sunday. And this year you will see Cheeky Monkey and myself there for 2 whole days at least, because we've booked the hotels.
It's also my birthday weekend.
It is your birthday weekend too. So Cheeky Monkey's birthday weekend. The hotels have been booked. And yes, we will be there Friday and Saturday. So if you'd like to come and say hello in person, please do. It's great to meet everybody from the toy community. I'm sure loads of us will be going. In fact, I know quite a few of us are going, because we've I think we could be taking over that hotel. There could be some nice drinky poos happening in the evening. Maybe Cheeky Monkey will get back on the sauce for the first time in 10 years. And we'll find her drunk in the hands of
Rich going to bed at a sensible hour.
So yeah, so MCM is now on sale. So don't forget to get yourself there. But they're all going in there. Tactile will be there. Mark will be there. He is our London tour guide. He knows all the little haunts to go. So Tactec Toys will be there. Mark has a video up this evening of the G.I. Joe Action Soldier for the 60th anniversary. And if you want to see how many he's bought, go and watch the video. But I'm going to give you a clue. I'm going to give you a clue here. It's over 20. The man has bought over 20 of the same action figure. But go and watch his video to get the full number, because the full number is absolutely nuts. Mark, you are a madman. And Figure Cave Collectible says he'll see us there as well. Yes, Adam will be joining us at MCM. So if you're in the UK and you're a toy collector, it's definitely worth the effort. Tickets are usually about £35 or so for the day. There is usually a weekend ticket available. The tube was quite easy to get to the XL Centre, so I think that was quite easy to do, really. Just the hotels are a little pricey. So if you're going for more than one night, you might have to try and share some rooms. But if you're just going for the day, I'd probably recommend the Saturday is the main day to go if you're thinking about just one day at Toy Fair. And then, of course, we had the Hasbro panel last year as well. Yes, MCM, darling. What did I say?
You said Toy Fair.
Fair enough. Went to Toy Fair last week. It's far too confusing, dear. Far too confusing. So, shall we... Oh, hello, Mikey Moon Boots. I'm going to one in October. Hello, well, we will see you there. For some reason, I thought Mikey Moon Boots was in the US, so either that's a long way to come, or we're actually in the UK, and I've got it wrong all along. But it'd be nice to see everybody there. So yes, come and say hello. We'll do a bit of toy news later, I think. So should we get into the quiz? Should we give the people what they want? Yeah, enthusiastic, darling. Really enthusiastic there. Fantastic.
Well, I don't know what's coming up, though. I'm a bit like...
You don't know what's coming up? Well, let me show you what's coming up. So let me go and conduct the poll. Let me share the right screen. Share the window. What do I want to do?
Am I going to get multiple choice answers, or am I just going to have to guess?
No, you're going to have to guess. You're going to have to guess. I've got the pink face again now because I've put the other screen on. Right, share screen. And there we go. Right, okay. But actually get the right picture. Okay. God, this is complicated, isn't it? The Quizmaster can't even get the right screen on. So it's a good start. Right, that's the right screen. Press the right button, son. Here we go. Right, share screen and share window. That's what was confusing me. Oh, no, right, there we go. Right, the spreadsheet's out. The spreadsheet is out. So let me just say hello. Yeah, Mikey Moonbricks
Another
asking food. It
spreadsheet.
confirmed he's in the UK there. The yawn of anticipation, as Mark calls it there. And Kevin's going to try and come down as well. So another new face to see. So it'll be nice to meet you,
Cool.
Kevin. Alexi's got the passports. So watch out. Your boy's got toys. Could be invading the UK. It'll be fantastic to meet Alexi. You can
That'd be
stay in the
amazing.
spare bed. It's full of toys.
Do it.
Right. So we are going to go into the price. His wife. Right. Are you ready, dear? Are you ready?
I'm
the
ready.
Anticipation, I know, is killing you. Let's see what the poll thinks you're going to do then. So we've had 18 votes in the poll. So get your votes in now if you haven't cast them.
Please be kind.
How is she going to do? So there's going to be 20 questions. So 0 to 5. Nobody so far has voted 0 for 5. So nobody thinks you're going to do really bad. Okay. Nobody thinks you're going to do really bad.
Okay.
We got 6 to 10. Oh, that's winning at the moment. 6 to 10 is just in the lead on the poll. That's
Is based
okay.
on how many I get right or near to?
Yes. How many you get right? Okay. So 47% think you're going to get 6 to 10. 42% think you're going to get between 11 and 15, which I've called good.
Okay.
And then the lowly 11% think you're going to get between 16 and 20, so you're going to get perfect.
And what do I win? What's my prize?
Absolutely nothing. There we are. So it's a quiz for nothing. Nothing for you at all. Right.
I feel like there should be a medal or something that I win.
There's no medals here. There's no medals in this game. There's no prizes in this game at all. The price is wife then. So 10 rounds.
The victory.
10 rounds of 2 different items per round. They're all from different toy companies. You will see as we go. And I'm going to give you sort of 10% leeway each way. So you haven't got to get the price exactly right.
Will I know any of these, though? This is unfair if I don't know any of these.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out. But before we do, there's one final special pickup I've saved because this game was inspired by something. Nearly a year ago now, Cheeky Monkey got on this stream and told me the Vamp was going to cost £45. And here it is. The Vamp has turned up. So the Vamp is here.
And it cost you £45, didn't it?
It did not cost £45, did it, dear? No. It cost £105 in the UK.
So I'll never live that down. Off.
So I'm still waiting for that £60 difference that she's.
I have no idea how much things. I'm not into. I don't know G.I. Joe that well, do I? So, I don't know what their costings are.
We will find out because spoiler, G.I. Joe is one of the categories this evening.
Oh, why have you done that?
One of the categories this evening is G.I.
You've done that on purpose. That's not fair.
I do like my pink face. This is quite funny. I've just gone far too bright on the colours here, but we're going with it anyway.
Do you love? What's the guy? The wrestling guy that has the red face with all the
Brother Love.
Brother Love, yeah.
Brother Love. It's my Brother Love cosplay. Right then, so the poll is there.
Here we go. I'm ready. Come on.
So the majority think you're going to get somewhere between 6 and 15, roughly.
Are these toys that are coming out or have already been out?
They are already out. Out. So we are going to go into round 1 then. So I get the mouse on the right screen. You're going to see what's going on.
So, I can't see that. That's tiny.
I will explain. You really need to see the item. I'll explain the item to you. Right. Okay. So round 1 then. Round 1. So you can put the answers in the chat because she can't actually see the chat because she's on her phone and the chat isn't open. So feel free to play along in the chat. And Kevin BT loves you or me, but I think that is the catchphrase, of course, of Brother Love. So are you ready, dear? Mezco is the first round. Mezco. So what do you know about Mezco? Are they
I don't know. I know. Oh, I get confused now. See, I'm having this problem with my memory at the moment. This isn't going to do well.
She's got dementia. She's diagnosed herself. Early
I've got early onset.
Right. Okay. So what do you know about Mezco? Are they a cheap line? Are they a budget toy line? Are they a high-end toy line?
No, high-end.
6 inches? Are they 12 inches?
Oh God, I don't know that much. I know that they're expensive.
You're looking right at them, love. Turn your head. They're in the room.
Are they the Mezcos there?
No, dear. That's the Mafex, dear. Look down. Look down. They've got the cloth goods on, dear. They wear the clothes. the soft goods clothes.
What in
Not
this
the hot toys.
cabinet?
You're looking at the hot toys, dear. It's a disaster already. We haven't even started. Right.
Mezco.
Mezco, they're in the glass cabinet, love. The glass cabinet. The Detox,
Where?
darling. Look in them in Detox.
I'm looking in them. Joker?
Right. Yes, the Joker is a Mezco. There is a Joker
That's a
Mezco. So you got the
Mezco.
idea.
Were
Look,
they expensive?
Tariq's killing himself at laughter here, right? So you've got some idea what Mezcos are. At
Well,
least you knew
I've
they're
heard
more
you say
high-end.
Mezco before.
Okay.
I know that you've moved them because they were expensive.
Right, okay. Here we go then. So the first one
Oh,
on top of the screen
God.
is the mask. So it's the
And that's a
character you would know.
Mezco.
It's Jim Carrey. It's not Jim Carrey's version, but you would know Jim Carrey as the Mask in the 90s.
I know Jim
Big green-
Carrey, yeah.
That is the comic book version. So that is a regular Mezco at pretty much a standard Mezco price. So this is just a standard single figure from Mezco. So how much are you going to pay for a standard single Mezco figure?
And it's like your ones here.
Yes, like my ones here. So it's a 6-inch figure wearing cloth goods. How much are you going to pay for that one? Comes with quite a lot of accessories. So it's not going to be the cheapest thing, but there could be dearer things. So what are you going to pay for this Mezco? We've got 20 of these to get through, love. So an answer would be very helpful.
I was just thinking about it. All right. I'm going to say £160.
£160. Okay, right. So I'm going to have to
use my keyboard. I don't know if that's good, but I don't like this game. Could we play a different game?
You're in. You're at 160. We'll get to the answers
in
a bit.
Is that good?
I'm not telling you. We'll get to get there. You're just submitting your answers now. I've got a spreadsheet, love.
Can I say between prices or no?
No, you give me a figure. Okay, right. Now below it, then the next Mezco item.
What on earth is that?
It's more deluxe. Now, if you watched the last episode of This Week in Toys, I believe it was last time, I was on with Super Turk 5000 himself with Tanner. And Tanner, this is one of Tanner's pickups.
This is what he bought. Well, you didn't tell us how much it cost.
No, this is a 14-inch mech suit that goes with Gomez. So Gomez is the character.
Yeah,
you know
I know him. James Bond. Yeah.
Yes, I have the James Bond version of Gomez, the white suit
version. He's expensive.
So it's him in a 14-inch light-up mech suit.
Oh God.
So you're gonna have to probably add a little bit on, because what would you pay for this? This is retail and it's in dollars, but the conversion's fine. So just go with what you think it would be. Because to be fair, it's out of stock now, so its current price would be way more than this. But what was its retail price? So its retail price we're going for here. There is a
£400.
£400. I'll tell you what, love, that's not a bad guess, to be fair. That's not bad.
I do right.
400, right? So clearly my spreadsheet is not wide enough to actually fit that in. So let's turn on some grid lines, shall we? Grid lines on. We don't want grid lines on. We want to actually view. Let's get the grid lines off. We want the headings. I'm going to have to drag the column wider because you've got them for so much money. The column wasn't wide enough. Right. Okay.
Well, you said it was pricey.
It is pricey. Right. Okay. Now, should we rank you at the end, or should we rank all the schools at the end?
Oh, I want to know.
So you want to know each round at a time, or do you want to save it and do all 10 rounds together?
I don't know. See what the chat says.
Let's I'll tell you what, we'll do it one round at a time. We'll go one round at a time. Put you out your misery early.
Oh,
you can get a sense of feeling of how it's going. So if you're in trouble, you know you've got to step it up.
This would be good. Right then. Yeah.
So here we go. The results then. The results of round one. A standard Mezco figure. She went for £160. Again, if you're playing along in chat, you can play along in dollars. It's pretty much these days a straight 1-to-1 conversion. And Alexi's gone rank each round. Okay, then, right. Here we go. So I'm going to remove my X.
I can't see.
I will read the answer to you. You just have to listen. So sit back and relax, dear. You went for £160. You've got to be roughly within 10% of the answer for your point. So the answer is, it was £94.99p. So you were over £65 too much. You would have overpaid. So there is the red X.
It's because you normally say it's a bargain. I paid £200 for something, and it's not really a bargain, is it?
I thought you would have got that one. I thought you'd have said £100 there for that, but you went a bit too high. You would have paid £160.
Well, are they not all different prices?
They are.
Different prices.
That's a standard price. So The mech suit, you went for $400.
Oh, I don't.
$400. Here we go. I've only had the fail trumpet sound, Alexi. I need to get a soundboard. You have to step it up. Right then. Okay. Here we go. $400, and it actually retailed on Mezco's site for $350.
Oh, it's not far off.
You're not far off. You're not quite in 10%, but I'm going to be generous and give you that one because you were pretty good there. So there's your tick. You got that one pretty much. We'll give you that. 350. Now going in excess of 500 though, probably at least.
Ooh.
So because it's out of stock. So you've got one so far. One out of two. So it's 50%.
That's not bad. I'll take that.
Look at that. Let's see how the chat's doing. Let's see how the chat's doing there. Oh my God, it's all going on in the chat. There we are. You might have to super chat to keep up because it's all going on. There's far too much happening. And Cheeky Monkey can't see the chat. You got to buy a laptop here.
What's going on?
So you can see the everybody's chatting away there. Yeah. Yes, I didn't really intend it to. I thought you might know how much I spend on toys. There is going to be a final total at the end, so we might have to do. So we'll have to do some maths at the very end of this stream. So stick around for full on maths. Yeah. Everybody wants me to rank each round. Northern Gnome, I was talking about my maxed out PayPal credit. Lexi's making trumpet noises. And yes, good point. In America, you have to have the tax on. So, no, I can mute her. I can just mute her. Look at that. Say she can't hear her now. But yes, you are right. If I had tax on, that probably is right. But the rest are in pounds. That was the only one that was in dollars. So that was round 1, 50-50. Right, round 2 then. So we did Mezco was round 1. Round 2. Let's have a look. It is. Oh, it's toddy time. It's toddy time.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I might have.
It's McFarlane Toys, the world's most famous and most popular toy brand of all, darling. McFarlane Toys. So I've got 2 very different items here to see what you would do. So the top item is the standard DC Multiverse Build-A-Figure wave, but it's the whole wave. So it's 4 figures.
I don't know how much a whole wave is.
So you're going to find out then, aren't you, dear? So it's the whole wave. So 4 figures plus the Build-A-Figure. You can see the Build-A-Figure.
Work it out like.
So you can see the Build-A-Figure as a potential free figure. So don't count the Build-A-Figure. So you're effectively ranking here 4 McFarlane Toys standard 7-inch figures.
I think they're like $29.99 each.
And you want to do that times 4, do you?
Yeah. Can you do the maths? Because I'm rubbish and tired.
$29.99 each. So you're going to lock in then at £120 for 4.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right for Toddy.
So for Toddy Mac,
no.
That's what you've gone for. That's what you've gone for. You've gone for £120 for 4 McFarlane figures, and then you get your free Build-A-Figure. So we will see. We'll lock that one in.
Okay.
There we are. Jeremy's giving you a hint there. He says McFarlane gives you a slight discount if you buy the whole bundle.
Oh, well, I didn't know that, did I? You could have told me that.
Shut up, dear. If you stop screaming at me, I'll be able to tell you. You're far too loud in my ear. I'm going to turn you down. Oh, dear. She gets loud, dear.
No, but I didn't know there was going to be a discount.
If I could get a word in, I was going to give you a little bit of a hand there, dear. But you know what? I don't think I will. I was going to let you change your answer based on that advice, but
what discount do they give you?
After that loudness, I don't think I will. I've turned you down now. There was. Oh, go on then. You can adjust your answer if you wish. Would you like to give a slight discount for buying all 4?
Yeah, I think it's So what if I said 120?
You said £30 a pop.
Huh?
You said £30 a pop times 4. Would you like to adjust your price?
I think it's maybe £5 discount.
On the whole wave or per figure?
Oh, is it discount per figure?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the person doing the quiz.
£5 discount for the whole wave.
Okay, so we're taking £5 off. So you're going for 115 for the wave.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So we got a discount locked in. So we're locking in there. The next one, we're going down to McFarlane's sort of 4 or 5-inch range. So this is the Superpowers figures. You may have seen some of these little figures on my wall in the bright blue Superpowers packaging. So they are half the size. So there's a clue. And this is the Batmobile, so it's a little Batmobile.
Oh, right.
It's a Batmobile for a 3 3/4, 4-inch style figure, maybe call it a 4-inch
I think
figure.
I've seen these.
And it is Todd, so
£7.99.
£7.99. She's gonna lock in at £7.99. Okay. We'll get the dots in the right place. Okay. Right. There we go. Okay. You there.
Oh,
The laugh
what's
in chat. There was I think I've said.
Is this bad? Am I doing bad?
If I could get a word in, yeah, I think that could be the quote of the day. I think that could be the quote of the day there, Alexi. There was a right. Okay. So, you've gone for the whole wave at £115.
Oh, you make
Okay.
me feel bad now.
4 figures. Now, the actual price then, so the UK price we're going with here, which includes tax. So the American price will be slightly different, but we are going UK prices, just to let you know in the chat. So you went for 115. Now you're not far off, darling.
Am I not?
£94.85p.
Look
So
at that.
if you'd have listened and taken £5 off each figure and
Oh,
gone for
but I
£100,
didn't
you
know.
would have got it. So you didn't give enough discount for the wave. But Todd does offer
But
a
I
discount
didn't
on the
know.
wave. You were
That's
close.
not my guess, though.
You were very close. You overestimated Todd at £30 a figure when he's usually £25 a figure.
Ah.
So that was your mistake, but you were very close.
I was probably going by
you're nearly within 10%. You're nearly within 10%. So we'll give you that. That's a tick.
Oh, thank you.
Right, now the Batmobile, Lev, I'm going to tell you now. That's another story. So you've gone for £7.99 for this vehicle. That vehicle is going to set you back £24.95p.
No. For something smaller.
It's a vehicle for the smaller figures, so the vehicle is quite large, darling. It's about the size of one of my cubes.
But you said it was smaller.
I said the figures were smaller to go in it, not the vehicle. The vehicle isn't Hot Wheels size. You're thinking the vehicle's Hot Wheels size.
I was conned.
It's not. It's the figures. So again, 50-50 on that round. But at least you get the public a bargain there. So your £25 Batmobile, Cheeky Monkey, would only give you £8 for it.
Oh, that's going to be Batmobile everywhere now.
Your vehicle issue seems
I'm
to be happening again.
Rubbish for this.
You seem to underestimate vehicles quite severely. You're not too bad.
I'm not that interested in vehicle.
So there we go. 2 rounds in. Okay, you've got 2 so far. 2 out of 4. So you're tracking. When does she spin the wheel? I need to get a wheel. Oh dear. Kevin was close. He was going to say £27, so not too bad, but it could be a good sale. If that vehicle tanks and goes in the sale, it might be £8, so you never know.
Well, yeah, if it is, I will buy it.
Right, round three. Okay, we're going to change to something you do know. So
I
expect some answers in.
I don't know how much it costs.
This we expect some answers in. So we are going to Lego.
I have no idea.
So our mutual friend Matt from the Detached Brick, or not the Detached, he's changed his name. What's he now? Brick Life Travels. He's actually traveling at the moment. He's in Singapore after about an 18-hour flight at the moment, so he's not here to give you the Lego answers. Now Tariq's here in the chat, and he owns one of these sets, so he'll know the price.
I think.
Right, so here we go. Then I haven't even told you what you're doing yet. I haven't told you what it is.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So you're just going to guess
Avengers
randomly.
Tower, isn't it?
But yes, it is the Avengers Tower, so you can see that one. So the Avengers Tower, then in Lego form, the UK price on the Avengers Tower.
I want to say £429.99, but I might be wrong.
£29.99. Okay, very accurate price. They're very specific, but is it correct? We will find out. And the next one is a new one that came out a few weeks ago. This is a much smaller set. So this is a mini Millennium Falcon from Star Wars.
God.
So this is about 10 inches in size.
Yeah, I've seen it in the shop, but I didn't know I remember the price.
You have seen this in the shop. So what is the price on the Millennium Falcon? The mini size one, currently out for the 25th anniversary.
£299.
£299. £299.
It's smaller. Hang on, it's smaller, isn't it?
No,
so it's less
smaller.
Let's say £250.
£250. All these big guesses. I've got to make my columns wider for future use, so we'll remember this. Right then. Okay. Right. I've made the column wider, so we'll start with that one. We'll start with that one. She's seen this in the store literally a week ago. I told her it was small, and it was about 10 inches. So for some reason, she thinks it's dearer than the big one. So this thing does not retail at $250, darling. It retails at £74.99.
Well,
You've overpaid by nearly 3 times the price.
I've seen something for but I've seen the big one for like $650 or $550 or something.
Yes, the big one is
That's
$550,
what I
but
was
this
thinking.
is not the
The
big
smaller
one.
one might be like that price.
No, this is minuscule. This is like the size of a book.
Oh well, I don't know. Do I? Why would I be interested in Star Wars?
Well, you saw it in the store. I thought this was a given. I thought it was an absolute given this round. You saw it on the shelf, but nope, not at all. Absolute failure for the Star Wars. And David says 10 inches is worth a lot, Jay. It's worth a lot, 10 inches.
Yeah,
how would you handle 10 inches, darling?
Wouldn't
they? Right, okay. So didn't do too well on that one, but we will try the Avengers Tower then. So how did she do on this one? She's gone for a very specific price of $429.99. How close is she? Let's find out. Then it's the big reveal. Here on the price is wife. The actual price is $429.99. To the penny, correct.
Do I get more points?
No, you get your single point. You got it right. To the penny. You got the exact price.
Go me! Are there no like celebration, like fireworks or anything?
How is that? I've only got super chat thank yous. They're not.
Rubbish.
Well, I have to do some firework graphics for future episodes. Let us know in the chat if you're enjoying this. If you're on the replay crew, let us know if you're enjoying the quiz. Because we'll do more episodes if you're liking The Price is Wife. So do let us know in the replay crew if you're liking it. And I'll have to come up with some form of firework graphic or something when she gets one correct. So how come you remember that then?
Because it's more interesting than flipping Star Wars. Why would I be interested in Star Wars?
That's a bit insulting to the Star Wars fans. There's a whole Star Wars round coming up in a minute. Well, you've got to do a whole Star Wars round in a minute.
Why have you done that?
Well, there's actually a few Star Wars to come. So there we go. She's insulted every Star Wars fan out there, and she's got at least.
I like things people don't like. It doesn't mean that I'm insulted because they don't like my stuff.
We'll have to. We've muted her. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we have another super chat come in. There was so I can see it now. Cheeky monkey, you've earned yourself $5 from Jeremy Curlew, and he said, "Excellent guess." You're not muted now. You can talk.
Oh, I thought I was muted. I thought I wasn't allowed to speak ever again.
Thank you. So, thank you, Jeremy. There. So excellent guess. Got you a $5 super chat. So let's go to our super chat. Thank you, graphics. And I think after all that Star Wars insult, we will use the Star Wars super chat. Thank you. Darth Vader says thank you for the super chat to Jeremy there. Thank you very much. And there you are. Darth Vader likes your super chat. So he is very impressed. He's on the screen with a big red X, but there is a tick under there for Star Wars. So he looks quite imposing to start. I should do some Darth Vader cosplay or something, I think, one day.
No, please don't.
I used to pretend I was Darth Vader as a kid, but
I'm sure you did.
There's they get that one correct guess has made it all worth it to Alexi. So you've
thank you.
There you go. That is a perfect guess, darling. So
see, something I'm interested in. I know.
Well, so far you're chatting. Oh, hold on. There, we've got a double. We've got a double coming in. We've got another super chat coming in. We've got bombs dropping tonight. It's Alexi with $4.99. Congrats, Kiara. It's a Lego set, Michael. What could it cost? $429.99. Now, I'm assuming that is a reference to The Price is Right, the American version, which I've never seen in my life because the UK version used to have was it Bruce Forsyth used to host the Price is Right? I can't remember.
Maybe. I can't remember now.
I have no idea who Michael is, but I'm going to assume he's from The Price is Right. If he's not, I look like a fool. But thank you, Alexi, and congratulations to Kiara there for $429.99. So, Alexi, what can we give Alexi as a super chat? Thank you. Let's go through the thank you list. What have we got here? Let's have a look. I know it. Let's go for what does Alexi collect? It's got a lot of Mayfex.
He
I
collects
know.
McFarlane.
Oh, I know. He collects McFarlane. He just insulted the man. But let's give him a Two-Face there, because I'm sure he's got that one in Mezco form. Thank you for the super chat, Alexi. There is the Two-Face in his classic outfit attire for your super chat. Thank you. So thank you very much.
Thank
So
you.
it does seem the quiz is going down quite well, dear. So when it's a quiet week for action
I'd
figure
like
news,
to get more right. I get frustrated with these sorts of questions, you see.
Leslie Grover did, yeah. Oh, right. Okay, so that was before my time. Was there a 90s version? Because that
There
would have
must
probably
have
been
been.
70s or 80s. I don't know. So we have to more research.
I know
required.
Did Alan Carr do the most recent one?
There's a modern one, is there? My
The
goodness.
modern one, yeah. I believe it was Alan Carr, you know.
I made a spreadsheet here. That's as far as I went. So let's go to round 4 then. We've got 10 rounds tonight. Round 4. So, round 4, it's wrestling. So I'm expecting some good answers
why did you
here.
put that in there? I can't remember how much that cost.
Right.
Oh.
So, these noises you're making, Darla, these noises, they're very loud in my ear. Right. So we have the WWE
Why haven't I paid attention?
The Slambulance. So the ambulance from WWE. Now we go to Smith's here in the UK, and every week I'm waiting for this item. Every week I'm waiting for this item to go into the sale because I don't want to pay the price it is. So has she paid any attention on our Smith's trips? How much is the wrecking? How much is a wrecking Slambulance?
What all you do is say you're not paying that price, but I don't know.
So what's the price? How much is it?
I want to say,
am I not willing to pay?
I want to say like $34.99 or something around that.
Are you locking that in?
No, 34 or it's 40 quid. I can't remember.
So you got two. You got $34.99 or you got 40? What are you going for?
Oh, go $34.99.
$34.99.
But it's probably going to be something. Oh no! Do you know what? I think it's $29.99. I don't know.
So you've given me 30, 35, or 40. I'm going to give you a clue. One of those three answers is 100% correct, but which one?
Don't tell me that!
So you're only going to get one, and this one I'm not going to be nice on. Is it 40, 35, or 30? Because it is one of them. So it's either $29.99, it's $34.99,
I think it's
$29.99. So you think it's $29.99?
And you're waiting for it to be less than that.
She doesn't think I'm willing to pay $29.99. Right, okay. She's changed.
Oh God! But the way you say that now makes me think no.
I'm going to be Is that your final answer?
I don't know.
We'll wait all night. We've only got a house to tidy. There's.
Just go for it. I've probably got it wrong now.
$29.99. Okay, then we move on to Logan Paul, a WWE Elite figure of Logan Paul with the Prime bottle.
Logan Paul.
That we own, a figure we bought at Smith's, a regular Elite figure. How much is a regular Elite figure in the Mattel wrestling line? She's bought enough of them. She should know.
$24.99.
$24.99 for a regular figure. In the
hang on, wait.
No, hold on. Scrap that.
What packaging does it come in?
Just the normal Elite packaging, just a basic normal Elite, nothing fancy, just a normal Elite.
Same as like Undertaker.
Yeah, same as Undertaker.
$24.99.
$24.99. Right, this should have been her best round.
Oh no! Don't say that. Maybe he's more now. Then
has
maybe
it been her best round? There's right. You've locked in now. You've locked in. Right. Okay. The Slambulance is here. We go. Was I not willing to pay $29.99? Of course I wasn't. It's $39.99. £40. It's £40. If it was 30, I would have bought it. So wrong.
But I don't think you.
Shouldn't have changed your mind. I'd have paid 30 quid. I'm waiting for it to be £30. Not willing to pay.
Maybe that's where I got that money, that idea from. That's probably what you wanted to pay, and that's what I've had in my head.
Right. Okay.
Oh, that's annoying. Paul,
the basic Elite. She's bought enough of them, and she thinks they're $24.99.
Basic.
We've no idea why, because they're $19.99.
Oh.
She's overpaid by £5, so we cannot give her that.
Is that the ones that are in the white packaging that are $24?
The normal figures we buy every single week, and they're £20, and for some reason you think they're $25.
Well, I
Just
don't
the
know.
normal, basic elite figures. Just
The
these,
two
just
that I
normal,
probably would have got as well.
just the normal. This was your given round. This was your winning some points round, and you've
Oh, well,
blown
that's
it.
some rubbish.
Just the normal figures like this. 1999.
I'm
Can't
sure
be
they're
paying
25.
No, that's the builder figure ones with extra pieces in.
Oh, they shouldn't
Right.
have so many different ranges, should they?
Right. Now, David Evan Smith has predicted the end of the relationship by the end of this stream. And also, David loves that Cara is so stressed by this when you've already told her there's no prize, regardless of how well she does.
Yes, why am I bothered? Why am I bothered? There's no
Right,
prize.
so here we go. So that was your worst round when it should have been your best round. So can you redeem yourself? See, you should have gone with me and had your points at the end, but no.
Oh,
you
but
went with
this
the
is annoying. Like I wasn't prepared. I didn't know what you were going to ask.
Right, here would have been a bit pointless if I told you what I was going to ask. Right, round 5. Let's get halfway there at least. Right, okay.
Oh,
Marvel
God.
Legends. Marvel Legends.
Are they £25?
So that is the first question. Cyclops,
Something is £24.99, and I don't know what it is.
She's locking in $24.99 for a regular Marvel Legend.
Oh.
Okay.
No, because like when we went for Forbidden Planet, it was like £29.99. Oh, I don't know. £24.99. Go for it.
Thank you. Right, okay. Depends on the shop, to be honest, says Kevin. Yes, it
yes,
does depend on
the shop.
I've gone for regular retail price based on Hasbro Pulse UK. This data is from Hasbro Pulse UK for Marvel Legends. So this is the Hasbro Pulse price. Okay. And we will give her 10% either way to make up those differences. Don't forget. We'll give her some leeway. The next one is a 2-pack of Marvel Legends. So Deadpool and Hydra Bob. So you've got a single figure. This is Deadpool and Hydra Bob, but it is a Pulse exclusive. I believe this was their was it PulseCon exclusive or San Diego exclusive last year? So it is an exclusive. So an exclusive 2-pack. So 2 normal Marvel Legends figures, but it is a 2-pack and it is exclusive. How much would you pay for that, darling? So you pay 25 for a single. What would you pay for 2? And the fact it's exclusive. Would you? What are you willing to pay for this?
What am I willing to pay? Nothing. I don't want them.
Deadpool and Bob. I haven't bought this set. This is one set I do not own. So I'm
trying to think.
We'll use some logic then. How much was one figure?
$24.99.
So how much would
$52.99.
She's gone a little bit on, so she's gonna go $52.
Well, you said it was an exclusive. I don't know whether that means it's more.
So you've doubled the price and added on £3, so it's $52.99.
That makes sense.
That's logical. It's logical. We accept the logic.
But when you say logical, that doesn't sound very confident.
Okay, here we go. So Marvel Legends, then the most talked about thing probably in the modern action figure community. Marvel Legends. She watches Dan Who every week talk about Marvel Legends.
It all wrong.
Has Dan and Rich ever taught her anything? Has she listened? She's watched me talk about wrestling for 10 years and she got 0. Dan Who? Does she listen to Dan Who? Let's find out. She went for $24.99 for a regular figure. The price of a regular Marvel Legends is $24.99.
Yes! See? I got something right. I knew something was $24.99.
You've got something right. You are bang on. That is the exact retail price. You've done it again.
Where's my fireworks?
There's no fireworks here. We haven't prepared. That's all the graphics.
Rubbish.
I had to do this before work this morning. I had to plan this stream, so I was rushing about trying to put you at least a spreadsheet together. But you're getting celebrations. Damien's giving you a medal in the chat. You've got a medal in the chat. And,
medal? Go me!
You've got the power emoji from David Evan Smith as well, by the looks of it. So, a 2-pack that is exclusive. She went for $52.99. Don't forget, we allow her 10% either way. It's $56.99. So that is within 10%. That's within 10%. So that is correct.
That's not my doing.
So what we've taken from this is her best round 5, Marvel Legends, is she listens to Dan Who, she doesn't listen to me. That's what I've taken from this. That's what I've taken from this stream.
I'm doing my best. I mean, I can't believe I've got the ambulance wrong. Like, you have moaned about that ambulance for so long. I can't believe I've got the price wrong.
The thing is, though, the ambulance is a vehicle. We've really learned you cannot
Vehicles.
price vehicles.
Let's not do vehicles. Obviously, clearly not my strongest point, is it?
And again, you underpriced the vehicle, so maybe vehicles cost more than you think. So, but here we have a perfect round. That is your. But I think you now have advanced out of the first category. So that was 1, 2, 3. Nothing there. No, 4, 5. Okay, so you need one more point, and you will be out of the poor category in the poll, and you'll be into the.
So I'm not going to be poor. Okay.
So far, you're doing poorly, but you've got a chance now.
Shocking.
That's really brought you back in the game. We're only halfway there. We're only halfway there. Yes.
I'm exhausted.
You've gone far too serious.
I need my tea.
Have your tea. Right, round 6. Marvel Legends, perfect. You've got monkeys in the chat. We've got flower emojis. It's all going on.
Yay.
Right. G.I. Joe.
Oh no.
Oh no! Here we go. It's G.I. Joe with the oh no.
You just shown me. Is this?
So, this is. Here we go. Top one is a vehicle, so we could be in trouble because we have gone for a G.I. Joe vehicle.
Is that the van?
How well she does it. No. So I will tell you what it is.
Oh god.
That is the new vehicle. That's for pre-order now. That is Wreckage and the Tiger Paw. So it's a little ATV. It's a little 4x4 quad bike thing. It's a quad bike. So now you know the Vamp, which was a full-on Jeep, was 105.
And that was 110 or 100 and something, wasn't it?
105 in the UK. So what's a quad bike with a figure as well?
That makes no sense to me. So telling me it's a quad bike could be anything.
Is a quad bike bigger than a Jeep?
No.
No. So take that as a clue, darling, about the
amount of little car with little people, and that was £25.
Well, that is a 6-inch G.I. Joe classified figure. You've seen them today in the pickup segment. I'll just get you one for scale. So that is a 6-inch figure. It comes with one of these and a quad bike.
That's like, I don't know how much they are. Are they like $31.99, $32.99, something like that?
No.
$29.99.
Here's a clue. What's Hasbro's standard price for a 6-inch figure, roughly? You've just said it in the last round, dear.
$24.99.
Fantastic. Good God, we've taught us something. Right. So that's the basic figure, $24.99. So value that figure in your head at $24.99. Now add on a little quad.
100. I'm gonna go $89.99.
$89.99.
No, I don't like it when you say it like that.
I just type in the number, woman.
Oh no, I don't like this game.
We're going to be here all night. The price is wife. It's turning into an actual domestic here. Live on YouTube. Right, $89.99. And the next one then is a animal pack. So it's Naugahyde, pork belly, and yobbo. So a regular G.I. Joe figure, a warthog,
they had
and
a dog
monkey.
one.
If you just let me talk, you would find out what it is.
Okay.
A figure, a warthog, and a monkey.
And a monkey?
Yes, dear, a monkey. I was trying to get there. Right.
$24.99 plus some accessories and bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs. Chuck in your bits and bobs. You got a warthog. I'm worried for Kiara's blood pressure, says David. We do have some blood pressure pills in the kitchen because mine is borderline high. Mine's going to be gone by the end of this evening. I tell you, there is.
I'm going to go $34.99.
$34.99. So here we go. Okay, right, we're locking in. So the tiger paw and the wreckage figure. So an ATV, little 4x4, little four-wheeler. And wreckage. She's valued $89.99.
It makes me think, no, I've done wrong.
You have done it wrong, dear. $54.99. Only $54.99 for that. So
that's ridiculous. I say $45 for the Vamp. You told me it was rubbish.
Yeah,
it was like $110.
They only valued the vehicle there at £30 on top of the £25 figure.
Well, blow me down.
Blow me down. She would have paid $90 for that, but it's all yours for $54.99.
Where's their pricing come from?
Well, the vehicle's not that big, so that's why it's cheaper. Whereas
Cool.
the vamp's quite large. That was your issue. Right,
Okay. Well, clearly I'm
So,
rubbish at vehicles.
Naugahyde, pork belly, and a monkey. She went
And
for
a monkey.
£34.99. The price is £45.99.
£45?
Oh, she's not impressed with that one. She's not impressed with that one,
How
and
big's the monkey?
she's not within 10%. Oh, we better undo that. We deleted me X. There we are. We'll copy that and we'll paste because that is a complete failure on GI Joe.
Well, that I could have bet that I'd get those both wrong.
To be fair, you've overpaid by £40 for the vehicle, and you've underpaid by a tenner for the pork belly there. So you're all over the place with GI Joe. She does not know her Joe.
I have no idea about GI Joe. It's confusing.
What's the only thing you know about GI Joe, dear?
Yo Joe.
That's all she knows, ladies and gentlemen.
All
So
I
on to
know.
the next category. All she knows is Yo
Oh,
Joe. Right,
I know
okay.
Mutton and Junkyard. They're GI Joe, aren't they?
Mutton Junkyard are GI Joe. You saw an MCM. Now this is with a wild card round. So this is something I do not expect you to know. So I'm going to give you some clues. So this was announced literally a few days ago. It is a Transformer. It's a Robosun version of Megatron, and it's electronic, and it actually transforms itself. So it
and I'm supposed to know the price of this. How?
You're not. This is why it was a wild card.
Is it Hasbro or?
It's by Robosun. So it's but through the Hasbro Pulse. So this is you saw one at MCM last year. You saw a dinosaur transform itself on the MCM show floor.
Did I? I don't remember that.
There was a crowd of people in the Hasbro Pulse booth, and Grimlock transformed himself. This, love, I'm going to give you a clue, is very expensive. This is the most expensive product of the whole show.
Wow.
So it's electronic, it has an app, and it transforms itself. It does all sorts of things. It probably walks.
Can we get one?
If you've got this amount of money spent, I'm going to tell you much. This costs more than my first car.
Well, I have no idea how much you paid for your first car.
Well, this costs more. So what would you pay for it? What would you pay for this then? Just answer that. What would you pay for this?
What would I pay for it? Nothing. I don't want it.
This is a transformer that transforms itself. You just press a button on the app and you watch it transform.
This is probably going to be like £950 or £1,000 or something like that, isn't it? I'm wondering about like the cost of your car must have been about £800, maybe £900.
If you could only see the chat, Kevin Beatty has it spot on.
Kevin, help me out!
Well, he has. He's told you the answer. You just can't see it.
Oh, that's
I'll
not
give you
helpful.
a clue. The first words that came out of your mouth were close. Just adjust them slightly.
950.
Yeah, you're close with that. You're close. You're in the region. So just give me a slightly different guess.
975.
975. 975. You in with 975?
Yeah, we'll go 975.
975. Just under £1,000 for a transforming.
That is ridiculous for a toy, but
right. Okay. Now this one. Now let's see how much attention you've paid to the action figure community.
What's this?
Now this is a HasLab. So you know about HasLabs.
HasLab.
Do you know about HasLabs? Yes. So she knows about HasLabs. She has backed them in the past. Right. Now this one was the one that failed. So this is the controversial one in the toy community. Probably controversial because it was quite expensive for what you got. But how much was Ghost Rider and his Hell Charger? So the Engine of Vengeance. Maybe a term you've heard uttered round a couple of years ago.
I can't remember how much it was.
It is a vehicle, so it's probably not going to go well for you. But a vehicle and a figure. How much is this HasLab? What's the HasLab price on the Engine of Vengeance?
£400.
£400. You're going for £400.
I can't remember.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Okay. Right, here we go. So, are you ready?
No, I'm not ready.
Okay. The Robosun transforming Megatron is £849.99. You were very close. You just went slightly too high. You went slightly too high.
The way you talk, I never know whether I got you don't help.
You should have just gone slightly lower, and you would have got there with your guess. But you were in the ballpark at least, so that was close. That was close. And the next one, the Engine of Vengeance was a controversial £349.99.
Oh.
$350. I'll give you that with 400. You're just over 10%, but you're close enough, I think, for that one.
Oh,
So 400. So, ladies and gentlemen, we had uproar at 350. Cheeky Monkey would have paid 400, so I don't know what you're moaning about, people.
That's not to say I'd pay that for it.
She'd have paid 400 for it. There
I
you go.
wouldn't.
£400 for that she'd have paid. There we are.
I just remember a lot of people saying how expensive it was, but I can't remember pricing.
Yeah, I think about 250, 300. It might have been a chance, but it was slightly a bit much for that one. So, at least you remember what's going on. See, she's on the pulse. Dave is in there at 350. He remembers. Too soon, says Kevin. I think it too soon. There's my rankle. I was more upset about the rankle, to be honest.
Don't start him on his rankle.
Right, okay. Now, this is our special round. This is the... He's not here. Let's hope he watches on the replay. It's a test if he watches on the replay. Kurt K. This is the Kurt K special Star Wars round.
I don't know how much these are.
So these aren't even normal Star Wars figures. These are the things I said I would never collect. These are 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figures. 3 3/4 inch.
I have no idea how much these are.
We're round 8, so we've got 3 rounds to go here. So Princess Leia, up for pre-order right now. A basic normal price of a vintage collection 3.75 Star Wars figure. So how much is the standard price these days of a 3.75 standard figure?
$17.99. I don't know.
$17.99. Cheeky
Oh,
Monkey.
so why are you saying? Don't say it like that.
I'm just repeating what you say.
Why you say it?
Why I say it?
Right, like, okay. Are you sure you want to go with that price? I'm like, no, I don't know.
Right, okay. So here we have a 7-pack. You may recognize these things. They look like ball sacks with penis fingers. It's Fingering Dan and the modal nodes. So, it's a 7-pack.
I don't know.
It's all the members of the band and all the instruments. So it's a pack. It's a multi-pack of all 7 of them. But it is in basic packaging. So they've slimmed down the packaging there, maybe to keep the price down. So how much would you pay for 7 of the same figure with different instruments? In 3 3/4 inch scale.
£85?
Oh, £85. Let's have a look.
Oh, I don't know. Now you say it like that.
The category she hates, Star Wars. She's insulted all those Star Wars fans earlier, but will she?
I haven't insulted anyone. Look, like, I love Toy Story. It's not everyone's favourite film, is it? Like, we've all got toys.
Cheeky Monkey. Calm down. Yeah. Relax. Just take a breath, woman.
This is stressing me out.
You said a standard 3.75 figure is $17.99. The price is $16.99. So you get it within 10%.
Yeah.
A tick for Star Wars.
Yeah. Go me.
You're just a pound off there. Not bad.
That was good. I'm impressed with that.
That was pretty much one of your best guesses. So, and you would have paid £85 for a 7-pack. The price
I don't know what you said. I don't know.
£91.99. So you're within 10%.
Not bad.
You get that as well. So you've now got a full house on Star Wars. You are correct.
Don't say things like that. No.
7 ball sacks, as David says there. 7 ball sacks. All yours.
Oh, go me.
Yeah, you go you. And spoiler, if the HasLab coming up on May the 4th is the rumoured cantina, I'm going to have to buy that 7-pack of ball sacks to go with the cantina.
Lovely. Why are they all ugly? Like, why can't they have some nice-looking figures?
I'll get George Lucas on blower, shall I?
Get him on blower. Yeah.
Oh, George, why have you designed 7 ball sacks, son?
They're just so like.
He can't tell me that. He can't tell me. He doesn't know.
Weird things.
Oh, look, he's here. He's here. He is here. He's lurking. Kurt K is here for the Kurt K special round. He's got a full house. So
thank you. I appreciate the love.
This is embarrassment, darling, because you've got a full house on the Dan Who Marvel Legends round, and you've got a full house on the Kurt K Star Wars 3.75 Vintage Collection round, and on the wrestling round, my god, you got Shaggy Shittle.
I don't know.
There's something going on here. I'm sensing something going on.
I hate
disturbance in the force. There's a disturbance in the force, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on, but that is a full house. Cheeky Monkey is pulling it back. So she's definitely in the okay, and she's heading
Oh, I'm in
towards
the
the
okay
good.
round now, am I? Oh, that's
Well,
okay.
you're heading towards the good now. So there's 2 rounds to go. Right. Round 1. I'm going to call this the Rich M special, the display once special.
Oh,
So
God.
what you see on the screen here, this is just for Rich. If you again, we'll find out if display once
eBay
is on the
goes
replay.
up.
This is the eBay round. So
Oh, well, I'm going to be rubbish at this because it could go for anything on eBay.
This. Okay. This is not retail price. I want the most recent eBay sold price.
Are you kidding me?
This is a special round. Okay, so
Yeah.
on the screen, you see Kitty Pryde has made the stream. So that is the X-Men Kitty Pryde figure that Rich hates, and it doesn't even have the bath in it, so it's bathless. Someone's taken the bath out, so it's just the Kitty Pryde figure on its own, a Marvel Legends Kitty Pryde with no bath. What was the most recent eBay sold price on eBay UK?
I want to say it's more than retail.
So you think the bath's gone and it's way more than retail? So has Rich's hate
because
Kitty Pryde sparked the
people
price?
just buy, don't they? They don't want the bath normally,
so
or they want it only for the bath. So it's
there's no Juggernaut bath in there. It's just Kitty Pryde on her own. What is she worth? Has Rich his hatred skewed the market value?
Less because it's got no bath? I don't know.
It's eBay, love. It's less than retail. Think it through. How much would you pay for a Kitty Pryde figure these days?
£16.
£16. She's gone less than retail. Less than the £25 retail.
I was saying more. Now you're saying go less. I don't know.
I didn't say go less. I said think it through. Would eBay be less than
retail?
It'd
be a lot more.
So rethink your guess. I'll give you a clue. Of course, it's more than retail. It's eBay.
£5.
How much?
£35.
35. She's gone £10 above retail without the bath. How much is Kitty worth? We'll find out in a minute. Bonus, where did it ship from? Says Alexia. I don't know.
Where did it ship from?
Right, now this, if she doesn't get this, I'm walking off. Okay. So this is a wrestling figure. This is my most wanted wrestling figure.
I don't know how much
is my wrestling inspiration, my commentary here. This is the late great Gorilla Monsoon, mint on card. All the accessories there, mint on card, Gorilla Monsoon. How much did it recently sell for on eBay? And if she doesn't know this, I'm off.
Oh no, am I wrong?
Is Gorilla worth?
Okay.
So at retail, I'll give you a clue. It was $19.99 at retail. And I'll give you a clue.
I'm very aware of that, but all your rants are made.
How much is this? How much is Gorilla Monsoon?
$3.50?
$350 or £3.50 are we going for?
300.
She should know what it is because I've told her enough times.
I know you haven't. No, I'm like the thing is though, like I've had a very
more than Hot Toys.
I've had a very long day.
Well, if you answered quicker, we'd have been finished quicker, wouldn't we?
Oh well, I'm so sorry.
Are you happy with $3.50 or are you changing your mind?
I'm just gonna have to go for that. Yeah, I can't remember, but I know you ranted about it before.
Okay, she's gone for 10 times the price of Kitty Pryde. Is Gorilla Monsoon worth 10 Kitty Prydes? Here we go.
I know it's some stupid amount.
Kitty Pryde without the bath, bathless Kitty Pryde recently sold for $49.99, £50. Double retail without the bath.
Wow.
Double retail without the bath. So let's put it right over Kitty there with a red X because Rich doesn't like the Kitty Pryde, but she apparently has become quite collectible. So
there you go.
So yeah, I wonder if he's got one. Rich, if you're out there on the replay, do you actually have one? Because if you have one, get it sold. Because without the back, £50. Okay, Gorilla Monsoon. Ladies and gentlemen, she knows it's more than retail, but is it more than the hot toy? She's lost the plot. £115.
115.
115. So it goes nearly.
I thought it was a lot more than that.
Why would it be $350, dear? That would be the rarest wrestling figure of all time.
Well, I think it's because you go on about it like it is the rarest figure.
They're £20 figures. Well, it's 20 quid. That's gone for what? 6 times retail, nearly.
Oh wow. Sorry, I didn't listen.
You had it at like 18 times retail.
Well, you make out like it's the most expensive
so that's
thing
it.
ever.
Officially, ladies and gentlemen, I am off. The relationship's over. He
Oh,
knows
that's it.
nothing
That's right.
about wrestling figures.
Take
It's
your toys.
right. The final round. Can she redeem herself? We're going to go to the final round. We're going to finish on the 12 inches. We're going to Hot Toys. What does she know about Hot Toys?
Oh, I know nothing about Hot Toys.
Well, you moan enough about them, don't you? You moan enough that I've started collecting them. So
I'd rather not know. What is it?
Okay. The top one is our first one. It's a regular, normal Hot Toys price, so nothing fancy or deluxe.
Normal. They all cost different prices, Jay.
I know, but it's a Stormtrooper, so it is a recent Stormtrooper. And a spoiler, I pre-ordered one this morning. So,
of course you did.
So how much is a regular, normal Hot Toy? Not a deluxe, just a normal one.
250.
250. She's
300. I don't know.
She's gone for 250.
250. I have no idea.
The next one is a deluxe Hot Toy. So it's Ben Affleck Batman.
Oh, wow. Could go for anything, couldn't it?
It's armored Batman with light-up eyes, a light-up kryptonite spear, and a display base. A fancy display base. So this is a deluxe. £500. She's doubled it. She's gone 500. Okay. She was quite confident with these. She's just gone... That's the way to go, Kurt. Yes, finish off on 12 inches. That's going to be the way to finish. So, right.
It was just ridiculous price.
She went for 250 for a regular Hot Toy. 244.99.
Oh,
so yeah, within £5 on the regular Hot Toy. Wow, there you go. And the deluxe then. So she's going to pay double for the deluxe.
No.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to make me look good. This will make me look good. A deluxe figure is $374.99.
Still stupid money.
So you went far too much on that one.
It's only it's because you kept picking up. Like, it's got lights. It's got this.
It did. I've never paid £500 for a figure in my life, dear. So
Jay, can we rewind to when you were going to pay £500 at Toy Fair for some toy you wanted?
No, it was a Hot Toy, and I was going to pay £400.
But it was still, they wanted 500 for it, so...
And was I going to pay 500 for it? No. I've never paid £500 in my life.
No, but I'm just saying, things can be priced at that much.
Well, this is a retail figure. That's because it's been out of stock for 5 years.
Oh.
So you got to think that was with markup. So you've been swayed by Toy Fair prices there.
Well, I was.
But you know a standard Hot Toy at least is £250.
There you go.
Take that, so 250. Add on another 100 or so for a deluxe. Yeah,
right.
So, okay. So, well, it's time to tot up your score, shall we?
Oh, is that the last one?
I was very clear. That was the last one, darling. Yes, that was the round 10. We finished on 12 inches. So, round 1, you scored 1. Add it up. Then we got 2, 3, still 3, 4, 5, still 5, 6, 7, 8, still 8, and 9. So you scored 9 out of 20. 9 out of 20. So you scored just under half. So let's go and see if the poll was right then. So you got 9 out of 20. Oh, and the poll, we have a draw in the poll between 6 and 10, which is where you finished in the okay category, 45%. But 45% also thought you do a bit better, and you get between 11 and 15 in the good category. And then you've let the 10% down because they thought you'd get 16 to 20. So she's let the 10% down, but she's done okay. So she got 9 out of 20. So just
not that bad, though, is it?
So my challenge out there for the chat is your significant other. Get them to play this game. Watch the stream back with your significant other and get them to play along. And do they do more than 9 out of 20? Is Cheeky Monkey the top of these significant others?
I doubt
it. Wives, husbands galore. Will they be able to score more than Cheeky Monkey did tonight? What do you think, dear? You got 9
Well,
out of 10. What do you think of your
I
performance
did
there?
better on some than I thought I was going to, but yeah, I'm still annoyed about the blooming ambulance.
If you'd just known your wrestling, you'd have tipped into the next category. So it's your wrestling that's
Oh,
letting you
don't say
down.
that. That just makes it even more worse.
I've got all sorts of comments going on down here. Let's go catch it with a chat. There you go. Good for you, Sister Damien. Here's your prize. It's your bus fare home. I'm not even giving her the bus fare home. She's already at home.
I'm already at home.
Alexi thinks Amanda would do good. David says no relationship would survive this game. There is a Jeremy's not even willing to try. My wife doesn't want to know. There is how they're doing this, but we're gonna actually do a mathematical total now. I'm gonna get the calculator out because I have totaled up
well, I've
here.
overpriced a lot of things.
So the actual price of tonight's figures, if you'd have bought every figure on the list there, would have cost you £3,406.74p. That's one of each. So is Cheeky Monkey's total more or less than that? Is she going to give you a bargain? Has she underestimated it? It's a bargain, or
I don't
is she
know.
willing?
I might have even
Or
now.
are you willing to pay more? Okay, let's find out.
None of this was I was willing to pay anything.
Well, let's find out. Are you willing to pay more? So you've started off by paying more because you paid 160, then you pay 400. So I'm just going to add these tabs up as we go.
Oh, no,
You then paid 115, but you then came under. You only paid $7.99 for the Batmobile. You paid spot on. You were willing to pay $429.99 for that. Oh, you were overpaying for the Millennium Falcon there by quite a bit. You underpaid for the Slambulance. So let's hope my maths works out tonight. I've got the calculator on the go here. If I get the right button on the calculator would help. $24.99. Then you paid $24.99 again. So you were quite good with your Hasbro regular figures tonight. The Marvel Legends team would be proud there. Cheeky Monkey's knowledge. She's learnt from MCM and everything there. She underpaid on that one, but overpaid on the other.
Still not learned anything about G.I. Joe.
I think she might be overpaying. I think she's gone a little high. We will see as we go through. So $17.99, but then she underpaid by 85. She then paid 35 for that. Oh, she way overpaid for Gorilla.
Oh no, that's going to tip it over, isn't it? The hot toy as well.
And then she nearly paid double for the hot toy. So Cheeky Monkey's total is, ladies and gentlemen, I've done the maths. She would have paid this figure coming up on your screen right now. So the real price was £3,406. Cheeky Monkey would have paid £4,235. She's overpaid by over £600.
Goodness me!
An overpayment of £600. So if I even paid retail, I am going to look good to Cheeky Monkey because I've underpaid what she thinks the collection is worth.
Well, I think
that was the point of the game.
You dramatise stuff. So, like, when things are more money than what you'd pay, you get like a bee in your bonnet, and then you're like, I'm not paying that for that. I'll wait for it to come down. And then I keep thinking it's really expensive. So then I blame you.
You blame
You're
me.
overreacting to prices.
I have clearly paid less than you think I have, so I must be doing something right in the toy community there. There was Damien's asking, any of these toys actually on my bucket list? So let me go to the right screen and I will have a look. Goodness sake, mouse. Would this mouse move? I tell you, it's doing my head in tonight, this mouse. Get up there. So, quick fire. No, I don't want the mask and I do not want the mech suit. I've ordered the JLA wave, so that will be here, but I don't want the Batmobile. I don't want any of the Lego. I don't collect Lego, so no. I do want the ambulance, but not for $39.90 price. I would pay the Cheeky Monkey price, though.
That's where I've obviously got that price from.
$29.99. Logan Paul, I already own. He's in the toy room. Cyclops, no, I've got the VHS version, so I don't want the X-Men 97 version. I don't want the Deadpool 2-pack, because I'm not a massive Deadpool fan. Both G.I. Joe items I want. They're both on pre-order, so yes, I'll be getting those. No interest in the Roboson. Yes, I would have backed the HasLab. It had all the tiers. I would have backed it. So I did back it, to be fair, but that wasn't come to be. The 3 3/4 inch stuff, that depends what the May the 4th HasLab is. If it is the Cantina, I'm probably going to have to do a display. So I might be in on that potentially. I have that Kitty Pride, so don't tell Rich I do own that one. Yes, I do want that Gorilla Monsoon, but I'm not paying £100 for it. And yes, I've pre-ordered both those Hot Toys. So yes, I am in on some of those items at least. So let's stop sharing. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was The Price Is Wife. Did you enjoy that, darling? You had a nice time with the quiz.
Well, it was a bit stressful in moments, I must say, but yes, it was good fun.
Yes, Kurt loves the psychological element there at the end of the game. Look, sweetheart, I spend much less than you think. Yes, see?
This is a ploy for me to like feel better about your spending. This is all so you look good, isn't it?
Yes, darling. Yes, pretty much.
So this is why you've done it. So then I go, oh, actually, I thought you'd spend this much, but actually you spent less. So it looks good in your favour. I see.
Right,
I see what you've done.
So that was the quiz. We'll just finish up with a little bit of toy news then, because it is this week. I can speak this week in toys. Let's just share a screen. Let's go to this one here. So today was the final, well, not the final day. It was the third week, I should say, the third week of Haulathon. And it didn't last very long. So the first week, they lasted quite a while. But as you can see, most of the turtle drops are sold out. What's going on? Why is Leonardo still in stock? The best turtle, and he's still in stock. That's an absolute outrage. But the other three have got... How is Leo still in stock? The other three have gone, and they barely lasted 20 minutes. So by the time I'd made a decision whether I was going to order these three or not, they had gone. So I didn't. But... yeah, I wouldn't have minded them, but I've got enough turtles, I think, in the collection. But if you're definitely new to the turtles line and you wanted a set of really good-looking turtles, this is the way to go. But I didn't quite feel like spending £140 on the turtles today, so I did pass on them. One of them does come the monkey accessory, so Cheeky Monkey will not be happy with me. But they are some very nice-looking figures. Yeah, I didn't get the monkey, dear. Had to save the money for something else that dropped today, which I did get, so... as we just rapid fire through some of this, Mondo did a random warehouse sale. So shout out to Pixels and Plastic, to Big Will, for letting me know this was happening. And I thought, nothing I want will be on there. And it was. So, all the pages can't be found now because half the sale, I think, has finished. Although it's literally all gone now. So that refreshing the pages ended that. But trust me, a few hours ago, there was over 30 Mondo 1/6 scale collectibles on this site. And it seems only Jubilee, Magneto, and He-Man remain. So I did. Now, Jeremy's going to be impressed with this in the chat, because Harley Quinn was the one figure I do not own from Mondo. So I chose not to get Harley, because I couldn't get the deluxe edition. It comes with the hyenas. And without the hyenas, I didn't want it. But for a brief 5-minute period, around 4 p.m. today UK, she was in stock with the hyenas, the exclusive one. So I did manage to finally pick up the Harley Quinn exclusive edition. So she is coming her way to my Mondo 1/6 collection. And that is it. That is me now completely complete and all in on Batman Mondo, X-Men Mondo, and Spider-Man Mondo. So yes, I have done it. So that's going to be a deep, deep rabbit hole I've fallen down for the rest of my toy collecting career. Because yeah, that's gonna be pricey. We'll do the price of Mondos in another stream, dear.
Okay.
And the only other final real bit of toy news I think this week was about Power Rangers. We've got a press release here from Hasbro and Playmates. So effectively, Hasbro, who outright own Power Rangers, have licensed it out to Playmate Toys starting next year. So this pretty much confirms the death of the Lightning Collection. I think most dismay of you Lightning Collection collectors out there. And yeah, Playmates going forward with Power Rangers. So probably it's going to be a lot more kid-focused product. Maybe they might do some play sets and Megazords or something that might scale in, but don't know how I'd feel about this one if I was into the Power Rangers line. I can't imagine I'd be too happy going sort of from Hasbro to Playmates. I've gone in on the Super 7s and pretty much finished that line now. There's not much left to collect with that one, but that has been the breaking news of this week, that obviously Power Rangers, I think, has been a bit of a flop then for Hasbro, because if it was selling well, they wouldn't need to farm it out to Playmates. So clearly it's not selling well, and you're going to get those Lightning Collection teams that, unfortunately, maybe by the looks of it, you will never get to complete, because I know they haven't completed every team. Now, I'm no expert on anything past Mighty Morphin, But yeah, not the greatest news, I think, this week. But we'll have to see what Playmates can do. But they're not known for the highest quality of action figure Playmates, more for your child-focused lines, of course, famously Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And as Davis has said, they, yes, never complete the Power Rangers Turbo or Rita's Alien Crew. So it is a shame, but that is pretty much the thing. And yeah, poor Leonardo. Why is Leonardo the only one left on Haulathon? Poor old Leonardo. But that was pretty much it for toy news this week. There wasn't an awful lot. If you want any of the other toy news, go back on the channel because I have done some videos on the Mondo Bane. We had the Captain America dropping from Mezco. A few Star Wars items dropped as well. We had the Luke Cage 2-pack dropping, but I've already covered those this week on the channel, so I won't go over them all again. Just head back to the videos playlist tab and you will find out my thoughts on all those action figures. But today we are focusing on the quiz. So that was this week in toys, and that was The Price Is Wife. Cheeky Monkey overpaid by over £600.
That's ridiculous.
Well, no, actually, by over £800, actually, isn't it? Yeah, by over £800.
Oh, don't make it sound more.
Over £800, I should say. Correct myself there, Cheeky Monkey. But that was it. So I hope you enjoyed the quiz, and I hope you enjoyed the show. So we will be back in 2 weeks' time then. So these streams are every other Friday night, 9 p.m. UK, 4 o'clock on the East Coast. So we'll be back in 2 weeks. Next Friday is May the 3rd. So next Saturday is May the 4th. So there will be a HasLab announcement then coming for probably the vintage collection. I believe it's going to be. Is it going to be a Cantina? We will find out. I will do a breaking news video when that information goes up. But next weekend's going to be a busy one because it's WWE Backlash from Paris, France. So that'll be on around 8 o'clock. And of course, with it being May the 4th and the 25th anniversary of the Phantom Menace, this time next Friday, you will catch me and Cheeky Monkey in the local cinema going to watch the Phantom Menace on the big screen for the first time. Because I only ever bought it on VHS when I was a kid. I didn't go to the cinema to see it. That I can remember. So I'm looking forward to finally hearing Duel of the Fates live in a cinema. And Cheeky Monkey cannot wait for her Star Wars date night. Can you, dear?
Oh, I'm buzzing for that. I cannot wait.
Absolutely buzzing. We're going to leave it on that. I think she's absolutely buzzing. Yeah, she'll have a little sleep and I'll watch the Phantom Menace. So do please subscribe to the channel if you are new here and hit that notification bell because there will be random toy news videos breaking them throughout next week, definitely with that Star Wars information. So I will keep you all up to date as I can. And will I be collecting more 3 3/4-inch figures? It could be looking likely. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it really. So thank you for everybody watching. Thank you for keeping the streak alive this evening with all the super chats that came in. I hope you enjoyed the quiz. If you're on the replay crew, please do let me know that you've watched the whole stream here and leave your thoughts on the quiz and the what we need a word of the day, don't we, dear? We need a word of the day, I think, for the replay crew that have made it to the end.
I don't know.
What should we go for the quiz there? What was your favourite round of the quiz?
Favourite round? I don't know. I did quite well on the Marvel Legends round.
She did. Okay, well, we'll go for this then. Hashtag she only listens to Dan Who. So that's what you can type in the chat if you've gone to the end there. Hashtag she only listens to Dan Who. If you're in the live chat now, go and type that as soon as the stream ends in the actual comment section because it will help the algorithm. And it'll probably confuse Dan when he watches the end of the stream as well. So, hashtag she only listens to Dan Who. This has been This Week in Toys. This has been The Price Is Wife. I hope you've enjoyed it, but we will see you, of course, on the next one. See you later now.
Bye.
Bye. Now, if I'm fancy, we'll have an end screen. Keep waving, dear. Keep waving. Keep waving for the crowd. As I press 3, 2, 1. Right, here we go. Bye.